Simple word, I'm covering 100%. I cannot tell you the whole syllabus sheet. You don't need to go to the syllabus sheet also. You need to go to Google, just type admin jobs, right? So just go to Google, type Salesforce ADMI and admin jobs. Press enter, right? Here we go. There are a lot of administrative jobs for this one. Right click on this one, right click and open this one, right click on 100 more jobs. And then you ask me, hey Rupam, are you covering Apex code? Are you covering Lightning component? Are you covering Apex Visual Force? See, even though you're in admin jobs, but you see the job requirement, right? It's for everyone now. Even though I've just opened Salesforce admin, but what they're asking? Development. That means just after completing admin, if you go and you try to apply for a job, you will get Vankai. You know what is Vankai? In Hyderabadi language, it is called Bangan. That means nothing, null. If you go, now let me open something for you, right? Let me open this, right? Let me check this out, okay? Here we go, here we go. I'm opening admin 301 paper. This is an administration certification official paper. This is not a Amirpet syllabus sheet. This is original Salesforce syllabus sheet. Salesforce Advanced Administration Certification Code ADM 301. If I go to the syllabus, which paper are we? Administration paper. In that, Apex programming. In that, Visual Force overview. In that, web controls. In that, force.com web services API, like REST API, SOAP API, batch API, right? All these API. See, in admin also, you have a programming. So don't think that if you complete an admin course, right, I will not continue with development because I'm a BCom, I'm a chemical, mechanical, I'm a BSc background. I will do a half course. I will suggest don't join. If you're planning for doing a half course and then trying to apply for a job, please do not do all these things. Why, Rupam? Tomorrow, an end user gets an issue. He will send you one screenshot and he will raise one ticket. That ticket will come to an admin. The admin has to solve the problem. Now tell me, by looking at the error message, if you don't have a technical exposure, how will you understand what is the problem? What I'm saying? Tomorrow, you guys are hired as a support analyst for TCS. Your client is Apollo Hospital. Your client is SpiceJet. Let's assume. Your client has raised, you went to the office, you opened a Jira, you opened the Remedy Force, you find all the tickets on your name assigned that you have to work on. You opened one ticket, there is an error screen, error message. Hi, I got the following error while I was creating an invoice. Right? I'm not able to create an invoice. Can you please help me? Now, by looking at the error message, line number 41, illegal assignment of list to a string. Now tell me, if you don't have a technical exposure, how will you troubleshoot that? You're an admin. So in Salesforce, even an administrator has to have a complete exposure on technicality. That means the programming aspect. Clear, everyone? That is the reason I'm showing you official documentation. These are not Amirpet syllabus sheet. These are official Salesforce documentation, right? Here we go. Perfect. Right. Any question, madam? Anyone online? Any question? You guys might not be able to hear, right? Offline. So relax. Yes.
Hi,
So,
Rupam. I got.
Hi.
Yeah, sorry. Please go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, guys.
sir, Rupama, I have a question. Like, if we don't have any experience in coding, like not at all, can we able to do it or succeed? Are we able to get the job? Like,
Okay. The question is, I'm repeating for the classroom because I've just moved, uh, online guys, your voice to my headset, so they are not able to hear. The question is that if I'm from a non-coding background, right? That is the reason I was telling you, please refer to the demo class recording, right? Because these are repetitive questions that we are handling. First of all, we are running out of time on this because already these questions has been answered on demo class. But still, let me answer this question. If I'm from a non-programming background, like a BCom, BSc, or a mechanical electrical engineering, right? Right? And, right? I have never written a program in my life, and this is the first time I'm in. First thing, don't worry. I am here to teach you programming from ground zero. Zero. You don't need to learn any Java, C++, C, nothing that you need to learn. You just need to focus on my class. I will teach you programming from zero. Even though you are from non-technical background, I give you that guarantee, not warranty. Warranty is replacement. But I'm giving you a guarantee where each one of you, whatever might be your background, would be able to write program comfortable, right? Comfortably. Plus, if you are following my path with the exercise that I give you, I can give you that assurance that you would be able to succeed in programming. Programming is not at all tough. It's the most easiest job in this earth, very frankly. But it became tough when you don't know. Something like a 10th class mathematics. In your school days, maths was a tough subject. Why? Because your brain was not able to take it. You're not able to understand. Right? Launching a rocket from Sri Harikota, ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, or NASA, it's very tough because you have never worked on rocket science. But you ask any ISRO people, they will say, "What is there in launching rocket? Kuch nahi usme." Because they are doing it every day. Their work is to launch rocket every year, twice or thrice. So you guys are sitting outside and watching. For you, rocket is a great achievement, but for them, it's a daily activity. So you need to get to the stream. And that's what your confidence you need to keep on the trainer. That I will give you the best. You don't need to join any course anywhere. No YouTube, nothing. You have to learn only one course in your life. That is this. Done. Any question, please?
Yeah, hi Rupam, Gopi here.
Yes, please. Tell me.
Do you provide any practice platform like to practice all the daily things which you have
Sir,
told?
come on, sir. You have joined a course. If you don't practice, then why are you here then? Obviously, I will give you homeworks. You have to repeat my classworks. Every day, whatever I'm doing in the classroom, practicals, you have to repeat in your environment. Not only that, I will give you some additional homeworks, dummy homeworks, real-time homeworks. Your homeworks will be classified into two categories: dummy, real, dummy, real, DM, RT, RT1, RT2, right? You will have lab exercises. My classroom is very organized. Remember that. I am not here, just coming and, teaching something like that. No, my classrooms are well organized, right? You will get document like this, 01. Let me open anything, any document I can open, right? 01, not soap, rest. Let me open. Here we go. For example, I'm opening document number 3. Like this, you will get a document where you will have a lab exercise 1, lab exercise 2. Like this, you will have multiple lab exercises you have to perform. These are your additional exercises other than homeworks. Lab exercise 3, right? Step by step from setup, enter cues, right? Then select cues, then click on new. People who doesn't even know, complete step by step it's given to you. Like this, every document will be shared with you. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 exercises. You'll start getting these documents very soon, right? I will say, hey, refer to document 1, refer to document 2, refer to document 6, refer to document 3, like this. See, sales and service cloud, Salesforce course material, theoretical and practical. This is giving you theory plus, right, how the flow happens, then the exercise. Complete, right? What is Salesforce object? What is marketing cloud, right? How this marketing cloud happens, right? See, practical lab exercises. My classroom is very well organized. It's not that, I pick up something randomly, I teach. No, you will be given exercises, you'll be given lab tasks, you'll be given homework, and everything you have to send it to me, right? How, when time comes, I will let you know, right? The way, right? Let me see. Yep, gmail.com. I'm just opening my Gmail. You will sending me your homeworks like this. See, all homeworks, OF 149, homework, real time homework. See, like this, people will send the homeworks to me with a screenshot. Hey, Rupam, this is what we are building it. Here we go. Like this, they will give me, they're building an approval process through admin. Like this. All the homeworks, you have to send it to me and I will check those homeworks. See, approval process, right? Please call to introduce, right? Something like this, homework. Hey, Rupam, I completed the homework and I will check. These are the flows that they have built. Robotic process. This is how start, right? Customer details, then opportunity, product month, product range, decision, decide, product below 1,000, review, right? Product above 1,000, they will run and this is the output they will get, right? How many products you are expecting from us? What is the product range you are expecting? Then automatically on the screen, the products will be displayed. This is the laptop. Then these are the products they will display. See, all built using thank you. Then the order is placed, a whole process. See, write a flow to decide to create a lead or opportunity based on set of inputs. You will learn all these things with me. I bet you go any other institute. Nobody will go in depth like this. Flows, real flows, how to add a product to a cart, building a web cart. Real scenarios we will take. We will not take dummy scenarios because in real environment, you have to work really where you have to build a cart. Mostly, whenever you go, Big Basket, there's a cart. Siggy, there is a cart. Flipkart, there is a cart where you add the products and it get accumulated. From there, you proceed with an order. These are some common real-time scenarios, which is mostly there in every sales project or a service project. So these scenarios will take and we'll do it. That's exactly what the exposure you will get. To be frank, you guys at this moment can't even imagine what level you'll go with me in the next coming days. You might have come with your expectations that Rupam will teach you this. Multiply into 100. That is what I will give you. You have come with an expectation that ఈ class నుంచి నాకు ఇది రావాలి. If I give you that, you'll be happy. But I'm saying whatever you're expecting, multiply into 100 beyond your imagination. You will not even imagine the level that I will take you. People who are working in Salesforce, if anybody is there in my class, challenge. Even though you have worked 5 years, hey Rupam, I know. Hey Rupam, it's not 5 years since I'm working. I bet you that join my class and you will find even you have worked 5 years, you don't know Salesforce. I have worked in Salesforce. Chalo, let's have a challenge. I'm ready for that. I will teach you in such a level that people who have worked in Salesforce for the last 5 years also will, Rupam, I'll pay money, I'll join your class. Even though I'm working for last 5 years in Salesforce. Looks like that I don't know Salesforce. This is the level it will go, right? And these calls are getting recorded and these recordings will be available to you, right? Yes. Any questions? I will still take little time before we start the subject, right? Because starting subject is not big deal here. First, I need to make sure that your mind is clear before I start the subject. What I'm going to learn, if you have any open questions, please feel free to ask. I've been repeating this line again, right? If you remember in the demo class, the basic thumb rule of the class, Pakkoni Gangalavoni in Telugu. In English, let your peers and neighbors go to hell. In Hindi, दूसरे को मरने दो. You don't care about others. You care about yourself. Tomorrow, it is you who have to attend the interview. Tomorrow, it is you who have to perform the real-time task, not the next person who is sitting beside you. So during the classroom, don't care about the next person sitting beside you. You care about your own, right? Take care of your own sensor beep, right? Because this is not a grade class. This is U by A class. right? So wherever censor words will come, I will beep it. Please take care of your own a geek. You understood what does that mean? Any question, please?
Hi Rupam, do we need special
Yes.
software licensing to practice any of these?
Sir, you don't
That
need to think about all these things. That all I'll take care.
okay.
What you need, how you'll practice, right? All these things are my responsibility. How to give an environment, where will you practice? You don't need any specialized system, 2 GB, 10 GB, 16 GB, i5, i7. For me, 256 MB RAM, Pentium Celeron processor, 533 megahertz Celeron processor. Most of you have not even heard because you might have heard about i3, i4, i5 or dual core or core 2 duo or before that Pentium. I am going before Pentium also there was a Celeron. I just need a Celeron processor with 256 MB RAM. That's it with an operating system, any operating system. We don't need any hi-fi system also, not required. Even you can practice from your mobile phone because this is a cloud computing. Any device, anywhere, any operating system, you can access the development platform. How to give access, where to access, relax. Let's not jump into the future. Live in the present. When time comes, I will give you everything. Next, any questions? Offline, online, please, open forum. I can still spare another 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes I can spare more. Anybody has any questions? Any questions?
How long it will take to complete this entire course,
Madam, please refer
as
to
well
the
as
demo class,
the...
madam. Please, my humble request.
Okay,
Please
sir.
look at the demo class, right? Or you can contact the admin, right? Please, if you don't mind, right? Thank you. Please refer to the demo class. These questions like how long, when, lightning, LWC, right? Everything has been answered in the demo class, right? Ask your admin, right? Monica is there on the call. She is part of this, Monica Yadav. Just ping her and say, ma'am, can you please send me the recording? And this is my email address. And she will take care of the rest. Perfect. Any other questions, anyone? You can ask. I mean, right? After that, I will decide whether you have to go to the demo class or I will answer right now here itself. Anybody has any questions? Offline, online, both. Any questions? Anyone has any questions? 13 minutes more I can spare. Anybody has any questions? All clear? All right, 64 people sitting in online. All clear? Okay, somebody asking some question. Difference between offline practice and online practice lab. It's all same. It's a cloud, right? You can practice coming in the lab, sitting here with your own laptop with an internet we will provide you, or you can practice at your home, or you can practice while coming in a metro train sitting or in a bus. Choice is yours. Or you want to become, right, Rabindranath Tagore sitting under the tree. You want to write poems or you want to do the practice, then it's your choice. Or like an Isaac Newton. You don't find an apple tree, but at least you will find a neem tree. So sit below the neem tree and you can practice, no problem. No, Usha, you're not audible. Your mic might be not be configured. Please check your mic settings. Any questions, anyone? Do you have a special software licensing? Okay, I answer that. Difference between offline practice. Okay, done. Right now, Rupam, no, madam, not at all. You're still not audible to me. Yes. Anyone can hear? Usha?
No, Rupam.
No, nobody can hear. So, right,
No,
madam,
Rupam.
nobody can hear. Perfect. Any question, guys? Now, please feel free to talk to me. I'm not a dangerous trainer. Neither I'm an arrogant trainer. Neither I'm a trainer with an attitude, right? I believe that education or a knowledge, right, should come in a free environment. You don't know something doesn't mean that I need to make a fun of you. No, that is the reason you're here. And this is, I am bound as my ethics of my trainer that I am supposed to answer your question. Let it be, what is your name? Can you please spell your name? Yes, I'm bound to answer. So don't hesitate to ask any question to me. If you have any problem during the classroom, homeworks, everything, every day you will have 15 minutes in the starting of the class. I will dedicate for asking questions. Whatever you were not able to do yesterday, day before yesterday, you can bring anything anytime, right? You are free to ask questions in my class, right? Whenever the slot is allocated to you, right? Perfect. Once again, I'm repeating the same statement. 10 minutes to go. I still have 10 minutes. If you want to ask any question, you can ask so. Yes, offline. Nobody will be there. While practicing in the lab, sitting in the Capital Info lab, right? We don't have any lab assistants, right? You can get it from your peers. You can get it from your seniors, whoever is sitting in the lab. And that is the right approach. Why? By this asking help, you will socialize with an unknown. And that's exactly what we require in the real time. When you join a real time office, if you don't know something, whom will you ask? Your co-employees. You don't know them. How will you socialize with them? That skill set is also required. That is the reason in lab, we don't have any lab assistant, sir, come. No, let me see how you solve your own problem within your group, within your peer group, within your lab peer group, how you socialize, how you get the work done. That exactly is another exercise which I want to teach you. And that is the reason there is no lab assistance. If you still not able to socialize, next day morning I'm here so that you can ask me the doubts. There's a WhatsApp group where you can post it out. There'll be an email address where you can send that out. I am giving you all the facilitation surrounding you to teach you how it works in real time. No spoon feeding like school, colleges. Come out of that mentality now, right? Try to be self-dependent. Don't try to depend on others for everything. Small things. No, find by yourself. Google is there. Searching Rashmika Mandana every day in Google is no use. వదిలేండి అది ఒక్క 2 రోజు search చేయండి, see the pictures, be happy. From the third day onwards, leave Rashmika Mandana or Disha Patani. Start searching Salesforce keywords. Google, right? Start doing research on that. That is how you have to take it forward. Any questions? Anything else? 7 minutes to go.
Hello, Rupam.
Still.
Hello,
Yes,
Rupam.
sir. Yes, sir. Tell me,
Sir,
sir.
actually, yeah, I'm currently in a working professional. I'm working in a shift. So for 2 weeks, I can join your class in morning. But 1 week I can't join. So by listening to recording, can I do this?
That I leave on you. I don't know
Yes.
how much you're dedicated to the class. In the starting, right? Your faithfulness, your dedication will be always there. But as the time goes, the score of the dedication keep coming down, right? So if you say that
Yes.
no, I would be able to keep my dedication level high always, then I will say
Yes.
yes, you can join. If no, then I will say no, don't join, right?
No,
Because if
no.
you miss one
Yeah,
week
I'm agree.
class,
Yes. Yes.
if you miss one week class, then you come to the next week, then it will be completely blank and bouncing, right? So you have to listen the class every day. Yes.
Yeah. So offline recording, I'll listen in that week.
Right. Yes, you should be able to do that.
Okay. So this will help me, na?
100%, sir. 100%. Yes,
So,
sir.
okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Next. Got a question. Which one is better? DevOps, cloud engineering versus Salesforce engineering. Choice is your SK. There's nothing called tell me which one is good. Sony LED TV, LG LED TV, Samsung LED TV. Which one is good? Some people will say Sony, their choice. Some people will say Samsung. So there is nothing called good and bad, right? This is completely, absolutely your decision. I can tell you what Salesforce is offering. I will not try to, compare other technology and say that is bad, this is good. No, right? Every technology is good. However, out of these three choices, most of them will prefer what? Sony. Most of them will prefer Sony. Second choice will be your Samsung. Third choice might be your LG, color TV, LED TV. I'm talking about 15-inch LED TV. Same thing here. If you talk choice in the market, the first choice will be Salesforce. Yesterday in the demo class, I was showing you why Salesforce. Yes. Now, on what basis, Rupam, you're telling me all these things? You just need to go to Google. You don't need to ask me also. Salesforce market. Salesforce market. Let's understand. Salesforce market. Salesforce market share. Here is your answer is. Why I should be joining Salesforce? Why shouldn't I be joining Oracle or SAP or Microsoft Technologies? Why Salesforce? Here is your answer. Not one or two. Every graph will tell you why should you join Salesforce. You have 101 reasons to join Salesforce. Why it's number one? You can see with your own eyes. See where the Salesforce is graph and where the others are. See 23% of the IT industry CRM market is completely occupied by Salesforce. It is the king, super king, duper king, master king of Salesforce. Salesforce is a super king. Here we see all are struggling out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1%, whereas Salesforce is untouchable. There is so much gap. Nobody can even touch and come in competition with Salesforce. It's not me who is saying you, right? It is the Google, right? Go and search. See, 18% market. Total out of this market, this much billion market, it belongs to Salesforce. So you can do your own research. Which other country the Salesforce is dominating? Like this, you can do a research. Global Salesforce service market. So why should you go and Salesforce? The answers are all available in Google. Any questions, anyone? Right? Meantime, let me go and check the comments. Hi, everyone. Okay, that is capital info. Monica, that's good. Right? What is that? Is it good decision to switch from automation tester to a Salesforce development? 100%. Testing line has a limited career. After certain duration, you don't have a growth, you don't have a hike, you don't have anything. Testing market is very good for freshers for a couple of years. But as you go, when you want to buy a house in high-tech city or in Gachibowli, your testing salary will not give you that confidence to buy a house, because houses are now available in crores. They're no more in lakhs. Your monthly EMI is in lakhs. So to have your monthly EMI, you need to have a strong salary. And that is what you get from Salesforce. Yesterday in the demo class, I was showing you the packages, right? What is the minimum package for a fresher? What is the package for an experienced guy? Just a 2-3 years experience, right? You will get 7 to 14 lakhs package. This is what the package range in Salesforce. Why? I gave you the reason also. Why Salesforce is offering more salary compared to others, right? Because of its client base. Their clients are big clients. For example, Bharat Petroleum. Even Bharat Petroleum increases 1 paise per liter. In one day, it can collect 100 lakh rupees. Yes or no? Because in one day, right, how many liters of petrols are sold in India? Does anybody knows? I fill almost about 4 to 5 liters a day, my one vehicle. Like this, how many vehicles are running? Every vehicle is filling petrol. In every 1 liter, if the Bharat petroleum increases 1 paise, 109 rupees 13 paise yesterday, today 109 rupees 14 paise. Does it affect you? 13 paise niche 14 paise? No. But that 1 paise increase in petrol gives, right, I can say about 50 to 60 crores collection in Bharat Petroleum. That is the clients are biggest client. That is the reason your salary base is high. So answer is yes, you can. Right? Any other questions? Anyone? Your opinion, which one is better? Better to grasp 100% offline or online? Wow, Preeti, that's a good question, ma'am. Right? That completely depends on you. Right? I cannot tell online is better, offline is better. You need to understand what is better for you. Right? If you have a time constraint, you have, mute. I will definitely recommend people to go on mute, please. I want the class to be recorded in absolute silence so that there is a crystal clear voice, right? I don't want any messy class, right? Recordings. So it's completely yours. 14 years gap, you're still in the right track. You can join this course. You can go as a right SME. You can go as a delivery manager, right? So you can go as a delivery manager. You can go as a subject matter expert. You can go as right. I can say senior managers. Yes, you can. Right, leads, senior consultant. These are the roles. In admin, do you have a different types of classic? In admin, right? The UI is yes, but in admin there is no differentiation between Lightning, LWC, and classic. All the features are same. And I'll be teaching in the Lightning platform. However, as I told you in the demo class, Lightning development and LWC exceeded by 1 minute. We are running late, right? As I told you in the demo class, Lightning and LWC is a separate course, which will be right separate course fee. This is not a part of this course syllabus. Here we will cover consulting, admin, development, and administration. And in the development, on the UI development, we will cover classic Visual Force framework. We will not cover Lightning Aura framework. We will not cover LWC DOM framework. These are separate development classes, which is again 3.5 months, which will be starting after 25% of your development class is over. Then we will start. Clear? Last and final round table. Any question, anyone? Although we are 1 minute late. Anybody has any questions? Last and final call. Any questions, please? Any question? Last and final call. Any question? Thank you. Now let's start the subject. Here we go. Before we start, I don't want people in my class with empty hands or with papers. I want you to come with a notebook. Otherwise, please do not come to my class. I'll be quite strict in certain things in my class, right? Because everybody has come here for one aim, to get a job. My classroom notes will be crystal clear, crispy, which will be used during the time of interviews, where you can refer it immediately and short one-line definitions. But whereas the course material that you are going to get would be an elaborated one. A course material is one where you will have, right, everything elaborated, like 300 pages. But in interview time, you can't refer 300 pages. You want 50-page notes, and that will be your classroom notes. Everybody has to take the classroom notes. First thumb rule. Second thumb rule, ask doubts. Do not hesitate, right? Third thumb rule, especially for online guys. Please check your internet connection. People who are using Airtel package, Geo package, 2 GB every day, right? 100 SMS, unlimited calls, 498 pack recharge for 98 days or 88 days. If you are taking class with Airtel packages, then I'm sorry, please shift to dedicated internet. Shift to fiber optic dedicated internet connection. I don't want in the classroom people saying, hey Rupam, I cannot hear your voice. Hey Rupam, the screen is slow. Hey Rupam, screen and voice is not matching. So I want you to have a high speed internet, people who are sitting online. Second, mute your mic. Your mics are very dangerous online guys. Your mic captures the voice from your washroom, kitchen room, including your neighbor auntie fighting with uncle is also audible in the class. So please be careful, right? For the security reason, I have disabled the camera so that nobody can share the cam. Perfect. Set of thumb rules is over. Second, today and tomorrow, it will be theory class. Now only I'm declaring it. Do not come to an impression saying that class will be like this always. No. First 2 days, I am bound to cover some theories. Tomorrow, end of the class onwards, your practicals will start. And from the third day onwards, it will be 90 to 95% practical, 5% theory. My whole focus would be on practical approach, how to do the things. There's a case, business case. There is a story, how to implement the story. Mute, please. There is a mic which is unmuted, right? I will definitely recommend you to please check your mic. As I told you, I want this classroom to be recorded in very high quality. When you put your earphone or headset, I don't want kitch, 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 kitch. That will create a irritation. In learning, we don't want irritation. You should be having a smooth class. Small factors I will take care because that impacts a lot, right? So you might be observing that small things I will catch because I am looking for a perfection, right? Just not teaching a class and going away and you guys also whooping the toka and going away. No, right? We want everybody has come for a job and that is our aim and we need to achieve that. I don't think that anybody has come here for a knowledge, right? I'm not teaching a history, right? As I told you in the demo class, 1556, Battle of Panipat, Ibrahim Lodi versus Babur. I'm not teaching you that history here. Nobody is asking in your real time. Whatever the knowledge that I'm going to give you is what will be asked in the real time. Whatever you have learned in your class 10th, 12th, intermediate, your graduation, engineering, very frankly, I'm sorry to use the word, that is of no use in real time. Infosys is not going to ask you what is the Pythagoras theorem or what is a Fleming's left hand rule, Ohm's law, nothing. But Infosys is going to ask you what is a custom setting, what is a trigger recursion, what is that subject, the subject which I'll be teaching. Based on this subject, you will be paying your monthly EMI. Based on the subject, you will buy a blouse piece for your wife. So the subject that I'm going to give you is 100 times important and you need to be very serious on this subject. People who are casual, taking it light, please do not join this course. I'll be the only trainer who will tell you not to join the course. Other trainers will keep saying, Engadu, join Engadu. But I am the only trainer who will say, no, no, no. Because I don't want that after doing the course, when you come out here and you don't get a job, then you will do all badnamis. Salesforce la job lede, waste adi. Salesforce la job undi, nuvu waste babu. It's a human psychology that we don't blame ourselves. Manamni eppudu blame cheyam. We always try to put the blame on others. And I don't want to get into that game, the game of blaming. That is the reason I'm quite strict in certain things in my class. Right? No bunkings. If your akka wala baba wala pelli is coming in the next month and you want to go for 1 week, please do not join my class. I'll be quite strict in few things. I want to see your faces every day here, right? Don't think there is no class tomorrow. Tomorrow is Ram Navami. Class ledu gavachu. In a wild dreams, also don't dream. If there is no class, I will inform you 10 days in advance. 10 days in advance, minimum, I'll give you a notice saying that there is no class on next month, this date. Right? So that you can plan your tickets, you can plan your things. Right? There is nothing called today Bharat Bandh, Telangana Bandh, all buses not running. Class unda leda, unchukokandi, class undi. As simple as that. You don't need to call Capital Info. Hello, today is Good Friday. Do you have a class? Today is the holy class undandi. No nonsense. Get up, come here. There is no last minute surprises in my class saying that after coming here, you will see Rupam is not here. No. Only in a worst case scenario, if I met with an accident on the road, I am being taken to an hospital in a stretcher. In such scenario only, there will be no class, last minute surprises. Or morning, I see that, right? My health is not good. I'm completely down. I can't come. Including with high fever, I will come to the class. Because your trainer is highly dedicated to this class. And I want at least 75% of dedication from you also. My expectations are very clear. If you meet my expectation, nobody can stop you to get a job in my class. My track record is very good. That is the reason in my class, I get good strength. Right? Maybe that is the reason your seniors, your brothers would have recommended my name many a times. right? Any questions, anyone? Last and final time before I start the subject now. We are already too delayed, but that's okay. I'm still fine with it. All good, everyone? Yes? For the next 2 days, today and tomorrow, it will be theoretical class. Please do not take this as an impression, saying that class ilane untadi. Ledu. Before I start practical, I need to give you some introductions. I need to give you some theories, and that's what it is. Perfect? Let's start. Put a heading called as cloud computing. Start taking the notes. Put a heading called as cloud computing. Tomorrow book, please, if you don't mind. I'm sorry, but I'm a little strict in some things, okay? For your goodness, right? I don't want a person to be in your life whom you should start scolding. Arey, aa kuttegadu, aa kaminegadu. I don't want these type of titles before my name, right? When you turn back after 10 years in your life, you don't appreciate me, but I will make sure that you don't depreciate me, right? At least you will see that somebody was there who was guiding us in a right path, because that is my duty as a trainer. If I started guiding in a wrong path, then the trust and faith on the training and the trainer and the guru is always lost. So that is my first duty. Perfect. Start writing. Cloud computing, right? Start writing. Delivery of a computing resources. Delivery of a computing resources. Delivery of a computing resources over an internet. Delivery of a computing resources over an internet as service. Delivery of computing resources over an internet as service is called cloud computing. Delivery of computing resources over an internet as service is called cloud computing, right? Next subheading, cloud computing history. Cloud computing history. Number one, point number one. Point number one. Before 1994, before 1994, then there is a dash, dash. Before 1994, one dash, dash, middle line. Before 1994, dash, right? Before 1994, the word cloud was used for internet. Before 1994, the word cloud was used for internet. Next, point two. After 1994, dash. After 1994, dash. The word cloud means technology. The word cloud means technology. The word cloud means technology. Next, 2005, third point, 2005 dash. Salesforce, first platform cloud. Salesforce, first platform cloud. So, which is the first cloud? Salesforce. Next point, 2006, Amazon Web Service. Amazon Web Service dash first utility-based cloud. First utility-based cloud. Actually, this is a second cloud came in the market. That is the reason whenever we say cloud computing, cloud computing, cloud computing, there are two names which will always come on the top, Salesforce and AWS. Salesforce, AWS. Yes or no? Because they are the father, they are the master of Salesforce. Sorry, they are the master of cloud computing. The first cloud that came in the market was in the year of 2005, and that was the software development cloud. Software development cloud, right? And that was the Salesforce. Salesforce was the first cloud, right? And the second cloud that we got in the market is AWS. When did the cloud word started? The word cloud started in the year of 1994. The word cloud started in the year of 1994 as technology. Before 1994, the word cloud means internet. Hello, మీ cloud work అవుతుందా? Cloud working అంటే internet working. So there was the word cloud means internet. But after 1994, internet became internet, cloud became a technology. Now cloud computing is a technology, right? And the first cloud was in the year of 2005, which is nothing but Salesforce. It was the first software development cloud. The second cloud in the market was AWS, Amazon Web Service, which is, right, utility based cloud. Third, next point, third cloud in the market, 2008. Next point, 2008 dash eucalyptus. 2008 dash eucalyptus. Spelling is here if you want. Eucalyptus. Here we go. Eucalyptus. Kinda. Yeah. Where my mouse is flickering. Eucalyptus. In which year? 2008. Right? Bracket or dash. First open source cloud. First open source cloud. Salesforce is a paid cloud. Amazon is a paid cloud. But the first open source cloud we got in the year of 2008. And name of the cloud was Eucalyptus. Next, the fourth cloud, which is next point, Open Nebula. Open Nebula. Nebula. Same year, 2008 only. 2008 only, same year, one more cloud called Open Nebula. First open source deployment, first open source deployment, private and hybrid cloud. First open source deployment, private and hybrid cloud. First open source deployment, private and hybrid cloud. Now, nobody wants to know 5th rank, 6th rank, 7th rank, 8th rank, 9th. Do you want to know? We want to know first 3 ranks only. Yes or no? Even people don't remember the second also. People always remember the first rank only. Who was first to step on moon? Salesforce. Wow, that's good. This is a game, you know, right? Chidiya ud, kite ud, bench ud, right? So who was the first to keep leg on the moon? Neil Armstrong. Who was the second? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's how the world is. So which is the first cloud? Salesforce. Which is the second cloud? AWS. Which is the third cloud? Third cloud, Eucalyptus. Fourth cloud, Open Nebula. Fifth cloud, nobody knows. At least I'm giving you first 4. After that, the cloud bursted in the market. Now today, everybody is giving cloud. iPhone is giving cloud. Everybody is giving something or other in the cloud. This is the cloud computing art's history. Now, Rupam, before cloud computing, how the things were working? Now, here we go. Paint. Let me open a paint. Here we go. So, generation 1. Generation 1. In generation 1, it was client server architecture. Generation 1 is client server architecture, right? There is one client, and then, sorry, there is a server, and then you have some clients, client machine. There is a LAN cable. You might have heard this concept called LAN, WAN, MAN. Local area network, wide area network, Metropolitan area network. Have you studied somewhere in your school days, college days? That is your generation 1 technology. Networking technology generation 1 was LAN, WAN, MAN. Local area network, wide area network, metropolitan area network. Right? That means there's a server in the office. All the computers are connected to the server. The server down, all of them will be enjoying. Go to the bank. Every time they will tell you server down, server down. You go to the counter of the bank, you give a slip. They'll say, sir, server down. Yes or no? Banks, especially. Right? Client server architecture. Now, suppose is one person is in a remote area. Remote. That means he's in Amirpet. He want to access this office. How can he access? This is a server. This is a database server, application server. You call it any server. I don't mind. Whether it's an app or DB, anything. This server is giving data to all the clients within the office network. Now, this guy is not in the office network. He's sitting somewhere at home. Right? Now, how will you connect? You have to put a dedicated line. Have you heard the word called leased line? Leased line concept? Yes or no? No? Okay, good. So what you have to do? From high-tech city, one cable has to be laid from high-tech city to Amirpet. Do you think all companies can do this? Right? Private companies, if you are working from home, people are scattered across the city. Can company drag a cable from the office to everyone's house? No, not possible. But today it is still there. Where? Indian Railways. Indian Railways. Indian Railway work on this generation 1 technology till today. How many Indian Railways counters are there in Hyderabad? Can somebody tell me? Reservation counters. One is in Huda Maitrivanam. Pakkane, next building, Huda Maitrivanam, Indian Railway reservation counter. Maaka avasam padle sir. We always go by bus only. అందుకే train reservation ఇప్పుడు చేయలేదు మేము. We didn't do any train reservation. Right? In Hyderabad, hardly you will find 5 to 6 railway reservation counter, not more than that. One is in Dilshur Nagar, another is in Kukatpalli Housing Board opposite JNTU. Right? That's it. Why? Rupam, internet is available everywhere. Why can't I have the way bus reservation counter, APSRTC bus counter, gully la, chinna chinna mukka mukka shop la, small shops also APSRTC reservation counter, TSRTC reservation counter. Yes or no? But why Indian Railway doesn't have? Now tell me one more thing. Booking a ticket in Tatkal is, in the time of Tatkal, booking a ticket is faster in IRCTC app or booking from the railway reservation counter. Which one is faster? Why? Why? People get up at morning 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock. They stand on the line in the reservation counters to buy a Tatkal ticket. Yes or no? Enduku? IRCTC app undi kada? On that you can log in and you can book a ticket, no? The why the IRCTC app is slow, why the railway reservation counter is faster, have anybody thought any time? Because they are on a dedicated line. They have a dedicated line. A cable has been drawn from Huda Maitrivanam Amirpet to Secunderabad railway server. They doesn't work on internet. The whole Hyderabad internet goes down. Railway reservation counter will be still up because they have their own internal cables running across the city. Right? So advantage, ADV, advantages or merits. What is the merit of this? Number 1, faster. Number 2, secure. Nobody can hack. Have you heard any time that railway reservation server has been hacked? No, because railway reservation server is not on public domain, www, no. They are CRIS, Central Information Reservation System. That is the project name of the project, IT project. Now we are in IT world. Everything that we see around us, we will start giving the project name. Go and see Indian Railway Reservation Counter. It will say CRIS, CRIS. Yes or no? How many of you know? Come on, guys. We are in the world biggest network, Indian Railways, right? And all these Indian Railways runs on CRIS, CRIS. It will be there somewhere. While searching, you might be able to see CRIS. It will be there. Ministry of Railways, right? PNR status. Let's say that. Right, here we go. It will somewhere see here it is CRIS. Railway Central Reservation and Information System. The way you have a project name, this is the software they use, right? Where you can type a PNR number, right? Services, right? Where is that PNR number? Somewhere, right? You write the PNR number. So this is the project that we have, Indian Railways, right? So it's secure, it's faster, right? What else? That is the reason during the Tatkal time, in 1 minute, the railway reservation counter will print 5 tickets, 10 tickets. But whereas in IRCTC, tiriging, round. By the time you book the ticket, waiting list 14. Available 32. By the time you pay and you come back, waiting list 14. Because they are IRCTC app is through multiple switches and routers, whereas all the reservation counters are using client server architecture, where all the official Indian Railway reservation counters are directly connected to the CRIS, to the Central Information Reservation Information System, directly by the cable. So only government can afford. What is the demerit? What are the demerits? Number one, costly. Can private company afford this? No. Only government can afford because they have a money, right? Number two, highly maintenance. Maintenance high. Somewhere a cable is cut. They have to dig the ground. They have to find where it has gone bad, right? So maintenance cost is very difficult. So this is your generation one. Now, obviously, every company cannot afford this. Then generation two came up. Next is generation two, which is nothing but VPN. What is VPN? What do you mean by that? Virtual private network. Second generation requires what it needs. This requires internet. This is WWW, World Wide Web, also known as internet. Internet. Now, every private company cannot lay a cable from the company to home. What they are doing, right? Let's understand. Right? Sorry, I'll move it a little bit this side. Here, there's a server. Same thing. Here's a server. Whether you call it a database server, whether you call an application server, whatever it is. DB or APP. This guy sitting in Amirpet want to access this application. This guy sitting in Amirpet want to access the data from the database server in the office. How can I give the data? Right? This guy is connected to the internet. Internet is connected. Right? Now, the office server is also connected to the internet. But in internet, all dirty things happens. There are hackers sitting to hack the data. If I pass the data from internet, there's a high chances that the hackers might hack my data. These are my confidential data I want to share with a legitimate employee of the company who's sitting in Amirpet. But I can't lay a cable like in Indian Railways from high-tech city to Amirpet. We can't lay a cable. We don't have that much money to lay a cable. dig the ground, put the cable. No. So what I will do, we will create a virtual connection, a connection within the connection, something like this. There is a pipe. Inside that pipe, there'll be one more thin pipe like this. So there are two connections. Number one is the internet connection. Through the internet connection, a secure connection is created like this. See, let me now color it. See, this is called VPN, virtual private network. That means a network connection is created which is not physical. It is a virtual cable, a cable which is imaginary, a cable which physically does not exist. You can't touch this wire. In the first case scenario, you can dig the ground, you can touch the wire. Physical wire is there. But in the second case, a virtual wire is laid. Through what? Through the internet. And that is called as VPN. All the office related data will be passed through this purple line only. Somebody wants to see Facebook, then Rupam, we will not use the purple line. We will use this blue line. Here is the internet. Blue line will be used. Blue line will be used for all unrelated, unsecure, right? Not official data. Something like this user want to browse Facebook. Then the Facebook request will go through the blue. This person sitting in Amirpet want to access office data. Then it will not go through the blue. It will go through the purple. A virtual cable. Something like this in my office. Here we go. Global Protect. As soon as I say connect, this will create, now already I'm connected to internet. Inside the internet, it will create one more cable to my office, a virtual cable. If I want to access my payroll, if I want to access my attendance sheet, then all those will go through this cable, not through public internet. But whenever I will access Google, Facebook, Rashmika Mandana, I will search, then all those will go through blue line, not in the purple line, because those are unofficial data. This is called as virtual private network, generation 2, generation 2, generation 2, right? Second generation, right? Everybody is able to understand, right? Generation 2. So what are the merits? Let us see, what are the advantages? Merits, number 1, right? Secure. Number 2, right? Low cost. I don't need to lay a cable, right? Low cost, perfect. Demerits. Number 1, right? Your fastness depends on the internet. If you have a 100 Mbps line, it will be fast. But if you have 512 kbps, then what will happen? Data transaction is slow. So internet dependent. Internet dependent. Whereas in the Gen 1, it was not dependent on internet. See, we are not connecting the server to this blue. Blue is internet. www, worldwide internet. In generation 1, there is no use of internet, no use of internet. Only intranet. Intranet. That means within our network, I will create my own network called intranet. Public network is called internet. Specific on-demand private network is called intranet. So generation 1, intranet. Generation 2, through internet, creating a secure environment. Number 2, right? OS or device dependent. You can't download this software in your laptop. This software, go and search in Google, you will not find it. This is my company specific. My company has created it. We know, and only in my official laptop only installed. Tomorrow I forgot my laptop. I come to your house and my boss called me. Rupam, urgent, login, urgent, login. What can I do? From your house, can I log in? You will say, hey Rupam, urgent, na laptop diskondi, take my laptop. But with your laptop, can I log into my office? No, because that is an unverified device, right? My VPN cannot be installed on that device because that might not have a security update, that might not have a virus, antivirus software installed. The device that you are giving me is dangerous device. It's something like a time bomb you're giving to me. If that device connects to my office server will blast. Why? Because the virus from your machine will now flow to my office. Yes or no? So company doesn't want to take a risk. That is the reason VPNs are only allowed through the company devices. So that means device dependent. Disadvantage. Ardhamautunda? Now, when this pandemic started, everybody started working from home. Many company are not in a position to give laptop to the users. 500 employees are there. Where is the money to buy 500 laptops and give it to every employee? Then the next generation concept came up, right? And that is called cloud computing, generation 3. And that is cloud computing. That is called cloud computing. This was there long back, but nobody got the reason. Nobody got this, didn't click much. But in the recent time, cloud computing clicked. Cloud computing was there till 1994 onwards. But that time, all the phones were dabba phones. That time, there was no internet on the phones, only SMS. I love you. Kink, kink. Me too. Kink, kink. Em chestunnavo? Kink, kink. Right? Tinnava? Kink, kink. All kicking only, day to morning to evening. Yes or no? But in the year of 2010-12, everybody started getting smartphone in their hands. That time in 2008, 4, 5, 6, internet was also very slow. We used to connect through a modem, BSNL, 1722222, number, dial. Most of the new generation might not even know this. That is there in one of the movie song. I don't know which song was that. What was that movie name? I don't know. Sonali Bendre was there, right? Some movie was there. In that song, you will hear some modem sound, modem connecting, right? What was that movie? Premakula Rosu, right? If I'm not wrong, that's correct. In that movie, there's one song, Enazani Sunona Tum to Hak to Dona, something was song was there. In that starting of the song, you'll be hear modem connecting. That was a modem sign, which you might not have heard. I've heard. When I used to click on connect 17222 BSNL number, only BSNL was giving internet that time. Connect, then through the modem, and the speed was 56 kbps. How much? 56 kbps. Not even Mbps. 512 Mbps, 256 Mbps, 56 kbps. And that time, tell me how the cloud will work in such speed. Today, cloud computing is a success. Why? Because everybody has a network device. Every phone has an internet. Yes or no? Every phone, not a single phone in the market doesn't have internet. 99% of the users are using internet-based phone. That is the reason this technology got clicked. Laptop. Now we don't talk about kbps. We talk about not even mbps. We talk about gbps. 1 gbps, 2 gbps, 100 gbps, or minimum mbps, 40 mbps, 100 mbps, 200, 300 mbps. We talk about. That time the speed was not there. So the technology was not click. Now in this generation, the new generation technology called cloud computing. Now Rupam, what happens in the cloud computing? Same thing. I will take a yellow line for this, right? Here, there is a server again. I know it's a little boring. Can't help, as I told you. Today and tomorrow, you have to bear with me on the theory. Server. Same thing. Same problem here also. TV or app. Somewhere in high-tech city, this server is. This guy is sitting in Amirpet. How can he access? Number one, go drag a wire from high-tech city to Amirpet. Not possible. Second, use VPN. Develop a VPN software, connect with a virtual private network. The problem is that here it's a device dependent. I have to give the device. Now we want any device to connect. So this server will have one more server here called cloud servers. Cloud server. This guy through the internet will connect to the cloud side server. The cloud server will check whether the user is right. Yes, user pass name, user password, one authentication code will be sent to the mobile phone or the email. Yes, he is used the OTP. The user is genuine. Step 1 is over. Level 2, now check the device. Because he is logging not from official device, from a personal device. Is it Windows 11? Yes or no? No. Is it Windows 10? Yes. What is the service pack? Service pack 2. Okay. Antivirus software installed? Okay. Antivirus software installed? No. Throw the connection back, give error. Sorry. You will not be connected to the cloud because you doesn't meet the criteria. To connect to this cloud, you require a criteria. You should have minimum one Norton antivirus or a McAfee antivirus. So who will do all these things? This server in the cloud. The cloud server will verify the user. The cloud server will verify the minimum configuration and application required to connect to the cloud. Once everything is over, then it will connect to the main server. The main server will respond back. Before giving the data to you, again it will verify. Anything has changed?